hospital 2 years later. The case of a young man who died in 2008 spread through the networks and created a suite of unnecessary alarms. There are two aspects of food safety that food technologies repeat endlessly. The first is that we have the immense look of living in an environment that allows us to take it for granted and not worry too much about it. All the foods that we buy in the market are safe, which does not mean that they are healthy, and for the ones in the European Union, we have one of the highest levels of food security in the world.
A YouTube video 2 weeks ago wanted to be viral. There is one battling if the various pathogenic microorganisms can produce renal, hepatic, neurologic symptoms, with consequence range from chronic disabling sequelae to the death, sometimes in a few hours. The problem that news such as of decide a student in 10 hours of consuming a plate of spaghetti preserved for 5 days at room temperature without respecting any hygienic measure has to face inevitably in place that the general population will have more knowledge about the risks and will be more alert, which has possible impact of employing to hit. The other side of the coin is that quality of information we are receiving through the media and social networks is very variable, and I can't an unnecessary state of alarm is created. The message of food misrepresented.
Right now, the media have reflected the strange case of a British student for 8 years with the white horse of eating plate of pasta. What is strange is now the clinic case is a big white fox person trained by a well-known resistant bacterium, and it is how the architecture is now often the result is I did what there have been more cases where I'm not finding a new late microbes. Training the medicine has to be truthfully.
Intoxication by Bacillus cereus, and the bacteria involved in this case was Bacillus cereus, an ubiquitous microorganism found on soils and foods, more important on vegetables, and can contaminate numerous foods, cereals, fruits, vegetables, milk, eggs, and fish. Are considered the highest risks. So it has two characteristics: that the condition is able to trigger food poisoning, it's capable of producing toxins, and when environmental conditions are favorable, forms spores.
Was previously contaminated with spores of B. cereus, and the aid of curing allowed them to germinate. What seems to have happened in this clinical case is a perfect storm. The paste was previously contaminated with spores of B. cereus. By applying it in the cooking, a perfect activation temperature allowed to germinate. If once cooked, the spaghetti and being preserved in the refrigeration, the low temperatures would have prevented the growth of the bacteria, also avoiding the production of toxin. When left at room temperature, they multiplied and formed very high amounts of a particularly virulent emetic toxin that could cause death.